We had the good intro music going. Welcome to another amazing virtual event. This time, I'm going to be introducing you to a brand new school that not only will benefit our communities, but also our kiddies. I'm talking about Mother Mary Lange Catholic School, and I want to welcome the principal, first of all, of Mother Mary Lange, Alisha Jordan. Hey, Alisha.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alisha Jordan. I'm the principal of Mother Mary Lane Catholic School that will be opening in the fall of 2021.
Yeah. I feel like that was just like a pep rally. Like we're pumped. Like I need the mascot to run down at this point. Next up, I want to introduce the Director of Advancement and Admissions, Roxanne Fiddler. Hey,
Hi,
ladies. Hey,
everyone.
Roxanne.
How are you guys? I am so excited to be here to serve our families in Baltimore and get you registered for Mother Mary Lang this fall.
Absolutely. So first, let's talk a little bit about you because, of course, you play a very important roles in this school and the operation. So let's first start with you, Alisha, and talk about your background and what you bring to Mother Mary Lang.
Okay, well, my name is Alisha Jordan. I've been a principal this is my 11th year. I've been in and out of the Archdiocese of Baltimore for about 15 years. Most recently, I was in the Archdiocese of Washington. I've been an educator for over 21 years. I love the city of Baltimore, but I'm a New York native.
I can
I'm a
hear it.
graduate of Hampton University. Love our HBCUs.
AA.
And I'm just excited about coming back to Baltimore after being gone for 5 years and to being able to open up this brand new school in honor of Mother Mary Lang. This is wonderful.
Absolutely. Super excited for that. Miss Roxanne, you're up next.
So I'm Roxanne Fiddler. I've been working with the Archdiocese of Baltimore for about 5 years now in the role of Advancement Director. I'm a product of Catholic education. I attended from pre-K all the way through grade 12. My children are currently attending Catholic school, so I really believe in the mission and everything it provides to families. So I'm here excited and ready to serve.
Absolutely. Cannot wait for this. It's something amazing. Let's talk about this new school, Mother Mary Lang. This will be the first new Catholic school built in Baltimore in over 60 years.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
when I looked it up, I was like, wow, like it's been a minute since the city has had a facelift and we needed this.
Yes, we are so excited about this. We actually are bringing together two schools. They're
Okay.
merging to come into Mother Mary Lang. So those students are excited about their new building that they will be moving into in August. And then because we are a community school, we are praying and hoping that the community sees us and that they plan to enroll their children into Mother Mary Lang as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is something really new, and I'm really excited about this. I've seen photos that we'll get into later because once you see the photos, I think it kind of sells itself. But the
Yes.
question a lot of people, I'm sure, want to know is what is the difference between Mother Mary Lang and other schools? Because that is very important for all of the parents to know where the children are going and why it's different from other schools. Alisha, you want to take this or Roxanne?
Sure, I'll take a little bit of it. And Roxanne, you can definitely follow up if I forget anything. But the first thing I can say is that Mother Mary Lane Catholic School, we will challenge our students and our teachers to meet and exceed state standards. We will also be walking by faith, not by sight. And so
Okay.
when I say that, we are going to be following the foundress, Mother Mary Lang. She founded the Oblate Sisters of Providence, and her vision was to educate the students of Baltimore. And so when we think about our mission as a school and what makes us different is that no other school was founded by Mother Mary Lang, someone that was rooted in Baltimore and wanted to bring education to the children of Baltimore. And so our mission is wrapped around that. And then in addition to that, they have me as a leader. That's different, different than any other school in the Archdiocese of Baltimore. I'm full of energy and I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and do whatever I need to do to make sure our school is successful.
Absolutely. I think that's what we all need. We definitely want somebody who will be dedicated 100% to our kids and that has your type of energy. I told you, I felt like I was in a pep rally, honey. So we definitely needed that. Roxanne, do you have anything to add to that?
I do. I think one of the big differences is that we're here to partner with the families, not just the child themselves. So the success of the children are because of the transparency between, teachers and administration to the parents. So like during the admissions process, I've had the joy to get to know mom, dad, grandma and the children so that it is a collaborative effort. So, community is going to make success. So I'm just excited to bring all of those things together.
Nice. I want to remind you, as you are watching our live event right now with Mother Mary Lange Catholic School, Alisha and Roxanne, you can ask questions and I will read them. So if you have anything about tuition, anything maybe that we may have missed that you want us to get answered, we'll make sure we get that on for you. So just comment and then I'll make sure I read it. Let's go outside the school because I've seen it. It is gorgeous. Let's do outside first and then we'll take a look at the inside. So let's go inside the school. We have some photos that we can add up here. Technology is so amazing, right? Look at God when you hear it. Okay, there we go. Oh, this okay. So this is the playground.
That is our playground. That is one of the first type of playgrounds built in the state of Maryland. It will sit at the site of Mother Mary Lange. I actually, if you go onto our website as well as our Facebook page, you will see the principal in action as I slide into the weekend last weekend. So that is where our children in grades 1st through 5th will play, and I am excited about it.
Love that. Okay. Ooh, it's big.
That is a lacrosse and soccer field for our students. I am excited. I cannot play lacrosse, but I'm going to learn. And so our students will have open air fun. They will be able to go out there and kick the balls around and just learn about how to play lacrosse. My goal is to be the first middle school in Baltimore to have a lacrosse team.
I think that's dope. Because I think, like you said, you don't know how to play lacrosse, and neither do I. So, you know the basic sports. Let's get some more lacrosse players coming out of the city.
Right.
You know? And
exposure is everything.
Yes. Okay, look at this basketball court.
Oh, yes. This is our fabulous gym. Yes, it looks lovely. We have 6 basketball hoops. In addition to that, we have bleachers. We will actually be able to run 2 games at the same time. But in addition to being our gym, it also is the place where we will come together to worship as a school. And so I'm excited about that because the space that it lends for activities within the school building is wonderful. And also volleyball. I play volleyball, so I'm excited about that.
All right. So, okay, wait, Alisha has all the skills. Roxanne.
So she also does cheerleading and dancing. But if we get martial arts, you can't handle me.
Oh, you doing martial arts? You got that? Okay. All right then. Yeah. All right. So we got the outside. Okay. Here's some more inside. Okay. What's this one?
That is a preschool classroom.
Okay.
And so that they can see the actual playground as they're in class, but they have their individual cubbies. So I believe that's a kindergarten classroom.
Okay.
That is our library. Oh my goodness. In a couple weeks, those shelves are going to be stacked with books. And then to the left of it, it's the media center, which we have a green room. The kids are going to be broadcasting the news and the weather every single day to the entire school population.
Well, I might have to come and, get them a little something then.
Yes, we welcome you. We welcome you.
Okay, so what's this one?
This is our science lab. We have state-of-the-art equipment in here. The students will be able to do science experiments. We are in the process of trying to team up with the biopark so that we can bring real-world application into the classroom.
Nice. Okay, all right, good. So those are some amazing photos. We have a lot of different things that you can implement for our education. We have a question here. Where are you guys located? That's the biggest thing, right? We got to know where everything's going down. That's a good question.
We are located 200 North Martin Luther King Boulevard, Baltimore, Maryland.
Nice. And let's talk about a little bit about the Catholic background. What are some of the benefits of a Catholic education versus others?
Roxanne, you want me to go or?
You go first, because
First of all, academic excellence. We aim to meet and exceed Maryland state standards. We emphasize on Catholic values. I think Roxanne lent to this earlier. We are a community. We try to build and create healthy relationships with our parents and with our students. And we foster a safe and loving environment for our students and our families. The students spend approximately 6.5 to 7 hours a day in our school building. And so that's longer than they do at home. And so we want them to understand that is their home away from home, but we want them to feel safe and secure at the same time.
Absolutely. Another question from Jamie Bundy. Is there a way for the community kids to attend?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We would love and welcome everyone in the community. There is an application process because there is an admissions process, but we welcome, invite, encourage you guys to apply.
Absolutely. And one of the biggest things right now, as we are reopening schools and your school is about to open this big come this fall, how are you handling COVID-19 inside of your schools? Alisha, you want to go?
Sure. As you know, the Archdiocese of Baltimore, their schools are currently open and rapping and running. And so in regards to Mother Mary Lange, we thought about this in the building stages. So the classrooms are able to fit up to, I believe, 20 kids and socially distance. We will have markers on the floor. We are ordering PPE equipment. The air filtration system for the school is going to be wonderful because it's brand new. So we're prepared for students. We plan to open August 2021 with students in the building, not remote.
Okay, so not remote. Students will be there in the building.
Correct.
Everything will be hands-on. Okay, all right. Let's talk about also people are there. Actually, we have another question right here too. For those people who are not religious and they want to come, what could you possibly say to them? They may be a little bit nervous about, they're not Catholic and, they want their kids still to enjoy all the amazing amenities that you have. What would you say to them? Yeah.
The first thing would be come, you're welcome. Majority of our children, so Alisha did say that we are merging two schools into the new school as well as welcoming our community. The majority of the children are not Catholic. People tend to choose us because we are, and we welcome them, we will pray with them, and we really encourage to come. So there is no kind of dismay with being Catholic or not Catholic. So
right.
Okay. Are your teachers going to get the virus? Maybe they mean are they going to get vaccinated?
The teachers in the Archdiocese of Baltimore, a lot of them have been vaccinated. I can speak for myself. I've had my first shot, and I'll be getting my second one the beginning of March.
Okay. And Roxanne, you were saying you did yours too.
I'm getting my second one on Saturday. So it was an option for us, but I believe a lot of people are choosing that route.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, especially being in the school system around a whole bunch of different people and things. I think it's a smart idea. But another question that we have, with this being Black History Month, a lot of people don't know the background of Mother Mary Lange, and you talked a little bit about this earlier, Alisha, being in the city. What is the significance of Mother Mary Lange, the school being named after?
So Mother Mary Lange immigrated from Cuba, and she came into Baltimore, and her focus was she was educated. And she noticed that a lot of the youth were not educated. And so she wanted to figure out a way to educate the youth, the African Americans in Baltimore. And so she actually started her own little sub school. And that built to become St. Francis Academy High School, which is one of the oldest Black high schools in the country. Mm-hmm. Actually, her feast day was February the 3rd. And so we kicked off Black History Month with Mother Mary Lange's feast day. So that's the significance.
Okay, so Chanel Johnson. Hey, Chanel. Oh, we like Chanel. Okay.
Hi, Miss Johnson. Come on over. We're excited.
Okay, hi from a current James and John parent. So excited for everything. So everybody's really excited about this. Like we said, this is the first school that has been in the city for years. The first, rebuild. So something fresh that's coming to the community. And I think, as we're rebuilding Baltimore, we definitely need a school like this. Mm-hmm. And, a lot of people don't understand maybe the background of it, which is great. That's why we're having this conversation today. And as you see questions pop up, I want to remind you that you can ask questions and we'll get an answer for you. And you can apply right now, pre-K through 8th grade, mmlcs.org to make sure you do that. Let's talk about really quick your mission statement. We talked slightly about that earlier, but for those people who want to attend, what is the mission of Mother Mary Lange Catholic School?
So I want people to think about this. Mother Mary Lange, she was focused on faith and hope. And so I'll read our mission statement, but I want you to think about the words faith and hope. Mother Mary Lange Catholic School provides an atmosphere of faith and hope where students develop leadership skills, which they'll need for 21st century, compassion for others, and experience a rich, rigorous academic environment that, of course, is going to be rooted in our Catholic values and gospels. So we want our students to be able to empower themselves and empower others so that they can be global leaders. So that's
nice. Yeah. What are the school hours? What time are the kids going to school?
School starts at 8 and it ends at 3, but we do have before care that starts at 7 a.m. and we do have aftercare that ends at 6.
Okay, so there we go. We can go to work early, get off a little bit late. Adrian, we have signed up for my baby girl, just waiting on the acceptance. Yay,
Come on,
Adrian.
Miss G. Yes, yes, we will work. We will
Absolutely.
get back to you. Miss Fiddler is working.
It's been less working down there. Okay. Let's talk about tuition. So she has already applied for her child to be enrolled in the school. For people who want to apply, how can they go about doing this? You want to talk about that, Roxanne?
Sure. So tuition for Mother Mary Lange is $6,000. The only additional fee is a $150 registration fee. So
Okay.
that $6,000 covers 10 months of the academic year. So we are flexible in how you pay that. Also, for children entering grades kindergarten through grade 8, there is tuition assistance available. So if they apply, I give them all the information to make sure they're applying for their grants, they're getting their registration done, all of that. So it does tend to be affordable because if you break it down, it's only about $600 a month. So it's quite affordable and there's also grant opportunities for everybody.
Yeah. Can you give us some websites and some things for resources if people want to apply for tuition assistance?
Yes. So the Archdiocese of Baltimore provides tuition assistance, and that application can be found through fax, or you can find it on our website, mmlcs.org. For a few years now, Governor Hogan has allocated boost funds through the state of Maryland. So hopefully that occurs again, and that is also applicable to Mother Mary Lange. And then there are smaller, more private foundations that if an individual reaches out to me, I can definitely share it with them.
Nice. Okay. So another question: do you have to Baltimore City residents to attend your school?
No.
No, absolutely not. Come
Okay.
on and
So
apply.
We actually are pooling from close to 40 different zip codes. So our children will be traveling throughout the city, throughout the county. We also have applicants from Cecil County,
Mhm.
Harford County. So we are pooling from a big portion of Maryland.
nice. I mean, because like we were talking about earlier, this is something so new that we haven't had in years and years and years. So to be a part of this, you get to learn a whole new education. And this is
Yeah.
something different than we've all been able to experience. And we've seen the photos earlier. We can actually pop them back up in a little bit for people who just kind of join in. In a few minutes, we'll pop up the photos again, just so you can see the exterior and the interior of Mother Mary Lange Catholic School. But for me, what I will say is something I've already noticed about the school is the excitement of the staff. Like Alisha, Roxanne, seriously, because you go to certain schools, and one thing I hate, and I will tell you this: you go to certain schools, and automatically the vibe is kind of weird. Like you go to the front desk,
Right.
you're like,
Yeah.
"What's up?" Like I mean, like you talk to the principal, and but you as a principal, Alicia, I mean, you just have excitement all over your face. Like you are happy for this, you are ready for this, you're pumped for this. So I appreciate that, and that's something I noticed already off the bat.
Thank you. Thank you. I want people to understand, like, I look at my schools, wherever school that I'm working at, as my home.
Yeah,
And so when people come into your home, you're greeting them in a way that they want to feel welcome. And so that's how I look at, a job. This is not a job, it's a vocation. And especially when you're working for Catholic schools. And I want the families to feel welcome when they walk into the doors of Mother Mary Lange. And so it's not a ploy, it's not a fake. This is just how I am all the time.
yeah,
And like when we
and
send
that's
out
what
our
I appreciate.
letters, when we send our acceptance letters, we say, welcome to our family, not you're accepted to
Mhm.
Mother Mary Lange. It's welcome to our family. We're here to welcome you. So it's a family for us. Alisha and
Right.
I are on the phone all the time, probably more so than with my own children. But that's what I think makes it great because we
Right.
feed off of each other.
Yeah.
Exactly. I would definitely agree.
We had another question that popped up here. William, I believe his name was, and he asked, his daughter is 2, and he said, can his daughter attend?
If your
One more
daughter,
year, William. One more year. We start at 3.
But if your daughter turns 3 by August 31st, you're good to go for our pre-K3 program.
Okay, yeah. So you go all the way to 8th grade. So Tina says, will you eventually offer the Pride program or something like it?
We will definitely look into that. The Archdiocese has specific schools that are pride schools, and I believe there are about 4 of them now. And so Mother Mary Lange has not been zoned to be one, but we will look into that.
Okay. Okay. Oh, he popped. Okay, we got the pictures back up.
The
All right, here we go.
playground, the playground.
The playground. If you're just tuning in, we actually brought these pictures up earlier. This is the outside of Mother Mary Lange Catholic School, the playground. So if you're just tuning in, we kind of want to give you another feel of what it looks like on the outside and interior. So, Alisha, if you want to kind of go over this one more time so people can know what exactly they're getting when they attend school.
So the playground is a wonderful place to for the children to go. That playground actually is designated for our first through fifth graders. But if you're just tuning in, Mother Mary Lange is going to be a wonderful opportunity for your student to be a part of history. You know, we have two schools that are merging together. We have tons of things that we're going to be able to offer your kids, not just a rich academic environment, but as we said earlier, we are a family school. We want the kids and the families to understand that you are spending a large part of your day at Mother Mary Lange. We have state-of-the-art classrooms with BenQ boards, up-to-date textbooks, and learning materials that are aligned to our curriculum. We offer breakfast and lunch for all of our students
Yes.
for an aftercare. And I'm a big after-school club person. At my previous assignment, I started 13 clubs. And so my goal at Mother Mary Lange is to start 13 clubs.
Okay.
We have one-to-one technology for all our students in grades 1 through 8. Full library and media center. I believe we brought up those pictures earlier.
Here we go. Yes.
Yeah. And then on the side of that, it'll be a green room for announcements and broadcasting. We have a wonderful, innovative STEM center with an emphasis in robotics.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that. And then we also have a full gymnasium with 6 basketball hoops. And then what everybody is seeing when they're driving down Martin Luther King Boulevard now is our full-size middle school lacrosse and soccer field.
That we're going to learn how to play lacrosse. Yep, like, why is Persia on our field? It's a lesson. That's it.
Okay. Mark my words, we are going to have a middle school lacrosse team. Mark my words.
I love it. What makes your curriculum different than other school systems?
Well, we follow the Archdiocese curriculum, which meets and exceeds the standards in Maryland State. So that's one thing that makes us different.
Nice. Roxanne, do you have something else, maybe something special you feel like what makes you different as well in the curriculum?
Well, as far as the curriculum, so both my children are virtual and I share they attend Catholic school. I will tell you, my son in kindergarten is already doing 2-digit addition and subtraction in kindergarten. I thought we were going to color all day. So attending kindergarten with him has been a feat in itself because he's doing 2-digit addition and subtraction. He is reading and he's 5. So, I mean, that baseline there alone, I think makes us very different. And then also the access to the teachers. I'm in total partnership with both my children's teacher, regardless of how small the issue may be or how large. And the communication is always, always so open. So I think that's what makes us very different.
And I can attest to that. We've had that for years. I have 2 sons, and one graduated from an Archdiocese elementary middle school, and he went on to a Catholic high school and graduated. And now I have a freshman in a Catholic high school. And so that is huge.
Yeah, and I'm really happy you asked this question here. We have another question that's up here because I wanted to know this as well. Do the kids have to wear uniforms?
Yes. And we did a huge poll. We had social media. We had the current students pick. So if you go onto our website as well as our Facebook page, you will see the uniform selected for Mother Mary Lange by the students of Mother Mary Lange.
Yes. So I know they got swagged out a little bit. I know the students like, this color. What is the color schemes?
Blue, yellow, and white.
Okay, all right then. Yes. And they can choose between the colors. Yes. Look, oh, hey, look at us. Brighten up this one, a little darker, right? Like a navy blue. Okay, so we have another question. Will they give you a tuition discount if you pay for multiple years, in one, like a bulk payment? Can you work on some type of deal?
That's an offline conversation. So we can definitely have that discussion. Like I said, we are here to serve the families. So there is nothing you can bring to the table that we wouldn't, discuss or be open to kind of figure out together.
AKA,
Hey,
you
Miss
can work at
Blake.
retail.
I can't wait. Come on, Miss Blake.
Yes, Ms. Blake. Another question for the parents, because of course, you know, before the school reopens or school opens, they want to see inside the school, although we show photos, but be able to walk down the hallways and see where your child will be taught at in the library and cafeteria and things like that. Do we have any open houses coming up?
So we plan to start doing tours, but probably not until mid-June, early July, because the building is not complete. You know, I showed you pictures, they look beautiful, but we still have some things that we're working on to finalize the building. And that's not probably until mid-May. And we're still waiting for furniture. We want you to be able to see the building in reality, not just looking at walls.
Yeah, because we want to see what's going on, things like that. Yeah. We did have another question, and we did mention this earlier, but just in case you missed it, they had a question about virtual learning, and will the kids be in school or out of school virtual learning?
We will have full-blown in-school learning. Will the virtual learning be an option? At this point, I'm probably going to say yes, but my goal is to have all the students in the building.
Okay. Yeah, so the kids will be in the bills, and we mentioned that earlier. We have less than 5 minutes left, and I really want people who are just tuning in, they're tuned in kind of midway to learn a little bit more about the school and what the school offers. So let's kind of backtrack and talk about, first of all, how they can apply. If people want to apply for attendance for the school, how can they do that?
So if you want to apply, visit mmlcs.org and you will see a apply now sticker, and you just click on that, fill out the application form depending on your grade level. So if your child is going to pre-K3 through kindergarten, the only admission criteria is a Zoom call with me. So once we get that, it's a first come, first serve registration. For our children entering grade 1 through grade 8, it's a little bit more intense. We need a copy of their report card, letter of recommendation, as well as an assessment. Because in response to this virtual learning, we didn't want to make a decision just on a report card, because children are so much more than that. So we wanted to make sure we got the full picture of each child. That's why I talked to the parents. We get all this information, and then the admissions committee makes their decision, and then you come and register. So it seems like a lot, but I'm there to hold your hand and walk you through the entire process.
And she makes it so easy.
I mean, yeah, like it's just fine. Like, you know, as far as the recommendation letter, who does this need to come from?
We wanted to come from their current school teacher, just so that we can kind of understand where they are, what they're learning, because each school system is a little bit different. So a child at one school may not be learning necessarily what our expectations are. So it starts a conversation as well with the family to make sure the child is prepared for a successful new school year. So current teacher.
And Roxanne, do you want to talk a little bit more about the tuition for those who missed it, as well as if there's any tuition assistance with that too?
Absolutely. So tuition for next school year is $6,000. In addition to that, there is a $150 registration fee. Your tuition can be broken down in 10-month payments, in full, in half, 3 years in advance. No, I'm just kidding. But it breaks down to over 10 months, about $600. There is tuition assistance available for children entering kindergarten through grade 8. Those are separate applications, and you can find them on our website. Or if you reach out to me, I can definitely walk you through those things. Hopefully, Maryland will reenact their boost funding, so that's additional funding available for families. But I will tell the listeners that funding is ending shortly. Applications are coming to an end. So if you are interested, I really, really encourage you to apply now, because those decisions for funding are made in March. So get to it, guys.
Yes. We have less than a minute. Yes, apply now. And of course, you can do that at mmlcs.org. Before we wrap this up, I want to know, you are teaming up with some different organizations, universities around as well, right? Can we talk about that really quick, Alisha?
Yes, we partnered with the University of Maryland. We partnered with the Biopark, which I'm excited about. And we've also been in partnership with the Southwest Partnership. And so we've had some really, really great conversations and things that we're going to be able to offer the students come August of 2021.
All right. I'm so excited to be a part of this amazing new thing coming to Baltimore Mother Mary Lange Catholic School. It is going to be fresh. It is going to be new. And you get to see Alisha and Roxanne's faces. I mean, someone gets back to it. Next year, fall right now for your kiddies at mmls.org. mmlcs.org. Why can't I get that right? I'm like Catholic school. mmlcs.org. Have an amazing night, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Apply now.
Apply me. Good night.